Hello, I'm Karen Blair. I illustrated this book, The Midnight Shoe, written by Sally Morgan, and I'm going to read it for you today. On a cold and blustery winter's night, Skippy Gillespie crept out for a bite, with a pittery pat of his small dog paws and a scritchety scratch of his small dog claws. Boofa Boy Jones saw Skippy go by, with the wind in his fur and a gleam in his eye. Where is he going? Boofa Boy thought, with a thumpity thump of his big dog paws and a clickety clack of his big dog claws. The garbage dump was rich with smells, stinky pans and smelly tin cans, oily rags and grubby bin bags. And there beneath the muck and goo, in a secret spot only Skippy knew, lay the perfect bone for a late night chew. Skippy dug down deep in the boggy dump, till he felt the grate of a bony lump. "My bone!" he cried. Boofa Boy Jones shivered with delight. A treat like that's need a big dog bite. Then a man with a torch shone a blinding light. He stomped and shouted with all of his might, "No dogs allowed, get out of my sight." Boofa Boy Jones gave a mighty bound and yanked the bone right out of the ground. "That's my bone," howled Skippy Gillespie, but Boofa Boy Jones was racing for home. Down the street he hurtled with a thumpity thump of his big dog paws and a clickety clack of his big dog claws. Down the street Skippy chased with a pittery pat of his small dog paws and a scritchety scratch of his small dog claws. Down the street and on through the park, in the roaring wind and the dreadful dark. "Get lost," growled Boofa Boy Jones. "I'm taking this bone to a big dog's home." On and on the two dogs raced, out of the park, through a gate, onto a porch with a small dog plate. "Oh no," howled Boofa Boy Jones. "I've brought the bone to Skippy's home." Boofa Boy Jones felt ashamed. It was Skippy's bone that he had claimed. His head hung down, his tail drooped low. "I think it's time for me to go." But Skippy's eyes were big and round. The bone was huge out of the ground. Lots of bone for a big dog crunch. Too much bone for a small dog munch. "This bone is big enough for two. Would you join me in a midnight chew?" They munched and crunched all night long, and when the wind died down, the bone was gone.